Alright guys, it's time to finally review my favorite game of all time, Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. Haha! Put the game down, evil clone! Whoa, you got it wrong. I'm not evil. Hold up, that's me. I'm the evil one.
No. You're not in this episode, Evil.
I've been training to confront you, Blue. Is that like a cute nickname for me? I've trained to surpass you by going to the next level. How do you feel now? Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan! I'm no match for that! I just wanted my show back. Sure, you can have it. Wait, for real? Yeah, I'm actually super late for a road trip with Rob anyways. We're looking for DuckTales on the NES. Oh yeah, this feels right. Let's finish reviewing Alone in the Dark. Alright, where did we leave off, guys? I know it's been a long time. Tell me you missed me. I missed me. I mean, how else could you miss me? I've only been gone for 3 years. At least, you know, since part 1. I'm not good at two-parters, I'm sorry! Last time in the haunted house of Der Cierto Mansion, we got downstairs to the first floor. Alone in the Dark really opened up from here on out. The uncertainty, the tension from this point on is on another level, which is below the third level, on the second level, but above the first level, but again under the third level, and even below the attic. Son! Remember all those instant death traps? They flourish down here in abundance. You have to literally... No! Shit. For instance, the dancing people. Oh my god, the dancing people. These guys! They are spinning around dancing with all the grace an old game can have. Touching one of them brings the instant death that chases you forever! You literally can't escape this thing no matter how long you go, and it will find you. Oh, son of a bitch! Well, I'm dead. Might as well just kill me now. Can you imagine this game being fully realized and reimagined nowadays? Like the grace of Resident Evil being remade. Remaking Alone in the Dark could easily create a new love for this series. Imagine these creepy, ghostly figures dancing around you, and you have to sneak your way to the key in the center and get the hell out of there before they murder you! Oh, and the other instant death bubble tornado comes from the sitting ghost. This thing scared me every time because of how it doesn't move. Sits by the fire, almost relaxed in his death. It's serene and terrifying to see, all at the same time. It's kinda moving. Work your way through the goofy bathtub monster, the grimace ghost in the library to the secret room, and the most disturbing death. The messed up thing about this particular death is that if you don't read the right book first in the right spot, you will die. One book tells you, hey, you can't read this unless you are standing on the symbol on the ground. And if you read the wrong book and you're not standing on the symbol, well, you know, Carnby convulses and just dies. Something to keep in mind while you're in this room is that you do pick up a couple of daggers. One of them you use to kill the Grimace guy out in the library. Also, another gaming tidbit, if you want to illuminate a room without having to carry the lantern, you can put it on the ground and it will light up the room for you. Eventually, you come across the final room of the previous tenant, where he went to hide from the spirits of the building. This is another one of those moments where you just absorb what this man went through during his final days. He hid himself in the one room that he felt safest in, terrified of the entire house and all of its dangerous secrets. He lost his very soul here, to the pits of madness. So now that we have a newly resolved mindset of revenge for this man, and whoever else lost their lives to the chaos, we're going to end this shit tonight, son. Grab your lantern, let's do this. We travel into the caverns below, and here is the only problem I absolutely have with this game. There are platforms down here, and the aiming and jumping alignment can be off by a pixel, and you're falling into the water where the water creatures come waddling out to you, and they are not friendly. If it wasn't for the fact that you can literally save and load between each failed and successful jump, you'd get frustrated really quickly. So hey, make a good jump, save, miss the jump, load a successful landing, and try again. It really isn't that tough when you have a great safety net like that, but it's still kind of irritating. So after we get through the traps underground, I remember reaching the maze. This, to me, is the absolute definition of the title. Here we are completely and totally alone in the dark. You enter this area and you can't see anything unless you have the lantern. Now your character is visible from an aerial view. This has never been a camera angle used before, so this is an entirely new experience. It's creepy, it's unnerving, and the music stops. There is only the sound of your footsteps and the illumination surrounding you. There is a little bit of a time limit here. If you run out of oil, you run out of your own light source. You get desperate and panic. Where do I go? How much oil do I have left in the lantern? Have I already gone that way? You're truly alone in this haunted mansion of the macabre. But then you realize if you just run along the outskirts, you'll get to the ending in about 2 seconds. However, will you be ready for the most terrifying boss in existence? A fucking tree that shoots fireballs at you. Yeah, buddy. A mother-humping tree. Doom tree. Tree of doom. I'd argue that's honestly just silly. You want something truly scary, I'll tell you about a killer sponge someday. Drop a talisman to prevent him from throwing any more magic missiles at you, then chuck the item you get at the very beginning of the game straight at his face, the lantern. Now it's time for you to run as fast as you can out of the mansion. The second you emerge from the chaos, we enjoy a triumphant leap of victory before a taxi pops up out of nowhere to take you home. It's not an Uber I ordered. Never do that. That's, bad stuff. And this one in particular could be suspicious, but... Well, that's an ominous ending. Don't think they covered this in the sequel, which kind of further emphasizes that this wasn't planned on being a series. But that, my friends, is Alone in the Dark. Took me over 2 years to get back to this game that I love so much. But we're back to share some more stories and experiences.
Feels good to be back.
Yeah, it really does.